Welcome to round number 2. We are likely facing Doomsday, which means that we are in for an uphill battle. Pretty tough matchup. That said, this is a pretty strong opening hand. We're definitely going to keep this. Waiting on our opponent to join us. So I was considering, and I played it in the video with Brian, and extracting the sideboard over the Thoughtseize because it allows for a 3-mana line against Doomsday that just flat out wins the game. So, for example, if we had a Rite of Flame in this hand over like a Ponder, we could just go Lotus Petal, Rite of Flame, Burning Wish, Extract, remove their Oracle, and they can't win anymore. But I found that I wasn't getting enough use out of the slot. And yeah, so I'm not playing it anymore. But this is definitely a matchup where I would want it. These are all pretty good. Our opponent said hello. That's very nice of them. So our goal here is to play Opal so that way we have Veil of Summer turned on. Does Doomsday play Flooded Strand? Probably. Yeah, there's 2 in their last list. They're going for it. Are we dead on turn 1? So, probably not dead here. They would need, like, double Cycler, I think, in order to kill me. It would have to be, like, Lotus Petal, like, cycle in a Lotus Petal, cycle in a Brainstorm, and then they could do it. Or if they had one of them in hand, and then a Cycler. So I think the chances are that we're not dead, but we could be. So we know that we have 2 lands on top. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not sure if I should play Brainstorm. Because Brainstorm would... It's a storm count, and our opponent's about to go to 10. Or 9. It doesn't matter. It's still 5 storm. So if we Brainstorm and miss, then we're priced into casting Echo. And I'd rather just Tendrils. Wow, our opponent's list has a lot of hate in the sideboard. They have Opposition Agent, Null Rods, Grafdigger's Cage, Flusterstorms, and Pithing Needles as of last week. That's a lot of stuff. So we're definitely going to be bringing in Abrupt Decay. All right, so 1 force, 2 force, 3 force, all 4 forces, and a pair of days. There's only 1 Lotus Petal in here, which I think means that they have a couple in hand or in their pile. They're passing. I think I'm going to take the draw. So their list has 4 dazes. 1, 2, 3. They have a daze in hand. And all 4 forces. Sorry to like lean in and show you my giant warhead, but I just want to make sure that I'm not going to lose. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, be good to me, Brainstorm. Not quite. We're going to have to echo and then just pray to win off it. If our opponent wants to daze here, I'd be thrilled. Yeah, I really wish I had the extract in there right now. Like, the chances are we're dead, so we definitely need, like, a miracle brainstorm off this. Lotus Petal, Rite of Flame. That would do it. Or even a Mox Opal, Rite of Flame. Come on, daze me. We just need 2 mana off this Burning Wish. That, you know, not lands. Perfect. Maybe that will set them back a turn and we won't just be dead. Ugh. Come on, Doc. Unfortunately, we have to pass. Probably dead here. There's 2 Lotus Petals missing from their stack, so they just need to go land Lotus Petal. Fast as Oracle. I'm sorry, there's 1 Lotus Petal missing. They only play 2. They're choosing, like, most lists run 3, they're only playing 2, but there's still 1 missing from here. So, unless they're only playing 1 petal, but think we're probably dead. Ooh. So we know that there's no forces in their deck. So we don't have to play this grid. Come on, Ponder. Mana. I think that does it too. So Veil of Summer, Burning Wish, Tendrils. Yeah. We somehow stole game one against Doomsday. I mean, granted, our opponent might have had a slight mishap with that daze, but we got lucky and we're going to get game one. What sucks is we're going to have to board in Abrupt Decay against Doomsday. Opposition Agent, Null Rod, Pithing Needle, Flusterstorm. I don't know if they'll board in Cage, maybe. Wow, we got game one against Doomsday! Alright, what turn was that? Was that 4 or 3? According to chat log, it was turn 3. Okay. So we definitely need to board in Abrupt Decay. I don't want Carpet. I don't know if I'm supposed to board in Chain of Vapor or not. Like, just board out the rights and bring in those. Like, that's a plan that we could do. Yeah, I don't think I hate that. That was wild. And I know that was a pretty complicated game, but if you need help keeping track of your mana in Storm, let me recommend to you the mini token pack from theepicstorm.com/shop. 6 mana symbols, 1 Storm symbol, 9 unique Goblin tokens on the back, 54 tokens overall, and they're mini. They're half the size of your standard Magic the Gathering token. Get a mini token pack today. Also, I believe we're down to 6 of the original token pack. If you want this, there's only 6 of these left. You get 10 tokens total. You see them right on the screen. And they're the size of a full Magic the Gathering card. If you want one of these, there's only 6 of them left. So once they're gone, they're gone. I will not be ordering anymore. We are moving forward with the mini tokens. They abide by the new Magic rule that you must have a visual for each mana symbol and storm symbol. So if you have 20 storm, you need 20 tokens. Alright, game number 2, we're on the draw. This hand seems okay. This is just a nightmare. Like, I feel pretty unfavored. Like seeing their sideboard, like it's already a bad matchup, but their sideboard's like particularly brutal. Let's be out this diamond. I think I'm just gonna pass. I was thinking about main phase brainstorming because it also allows us to dodge opposition agent, but I don't know. I feel like I'm better off. I could have fetched main phase. That would have been better actually, And then next turn Brainstorm Fetch. But we're still weak to Agent either way. It's only a 2-up, so is Null-Rod. I expect this to get countered, which actually works out for us because our hand sucks. So if they force this, I'm good. Daze is less ideal, but it's still fine. We'll just draw Veil Summer. So they have Underground Sea and 4 unknowns in hand. Actually, I should probably fetch. Maybe I'll do it in their upkeep so that way if they want to Agent. And there's Null-Rod. Hate that card. We're going to get Trop here so we can have 2 blue sources. We can Hardcast Echo next turn. I wouldn't expect it to resolve, but it's something we can do. We did board in Chain of Vapor as well, so we have a couple outs. We actually talk about this a little bit in the podcast episode of the Eternal Glory podcast about mid-range wars. When you take the same concept and apply it to combo, that's what we're seeing right now, where Doomsday is a mid-range version of the Epic Storm. It gets to play Forcible and Null-Rod because it goes bigger, which makes it a tougher matchup. Interesting. They have 3 cards in hand. So if they had 1 less, we could actually deck them with Echo. But as of right now, they'll draw and have 0 cards return. Lotus Petal doesn't do anything. I guess they would have 2 cards because of the Doomsday. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm going to hardcast the Echo. Maybe they'll force it, and then that buys us some time. So there are no opposition agents in this pile, by the way. Do they have Flusters? 1 Fluster Storm in this pile. They could have put the other in that pile as well. Alright, so I think I'm still going to leave it like this. Having outs to Null-Rod isn't the worst. But no agents that game. Now we're on play for the third game. On the play. And while we wait, why don't you follow all of our social channels? Okay, game number 3. We're on the play against Doomsday. Let's get this. This answer is too much of a clunker. Gonna main phase this brainstorm. Maybe hit an LED. Ooh, that was good. That was really good. Put that 2 down. Okay, feeling a little bit better about our hand now. I mean, we're not guaranteed to win by any means. I'm not trying to say that, but I feel like we stand a fighting shot. Next turn, my plan is to play Badlands, play Lotus Petal, play Grid. And then the Lotus Petal represents Daze mana, but also Veil for Force. And I'm hoping if they play Duress, they discard the Burning Wish, because we don't give a fuck about it. They're just choosing to pass, which is interesting. Need this grid to resolve. I'm hoping that they just have a fluster and that's it. So assuming that this resolves, we can play Opal, and then we have a tough decision. We can cycle the Veil to draw the Ad Nauseam. And what that will do is it gives us a fresh draw for next turn, because right now we only have 4 mana. So right now, next turn, we're just like playing Burning Wish for Thoughtseize. So that resolved, which makes me think that they probably have a discard spell. They have 4 Thoughtseize, or 4 discard spells total in their deck. This is a really tough decision. I think I'm going to cycle. I don't love this, but I think it's the right decision. It's just, we really want to hit that land, or the 5th mana before they can have force up. It looks like they have the discard spell. God damn it. Oh, just Ritual Doomsday? We might be dead here. I'm hoping that is not the case. Although, I have a feeling that Burning Wish for Thoughtseize is no longer good enough. You might be thinking, like, well, you could have Burning Wish for Rite of Flamemaster, and that is true. But that's actually worse because you're down mana. Because you have to sacrifice the Lotus Petal in order to do that, and that shuts off Mox Opal for Metalcraft. So that was not a viable line. And it turns out, I just noticed this, our opponent actually plays 2 Oracle in their list, so the extract would not have worked. Alright, both Flusterstorms are in there. 1 Brainstorm, 2 Brainstorm, 3 Brainstorm. Okay, that doesn't do anything. We're okay with this. Alright, deck, give me a mana source, please. We really need the mana source. I don't care about Python Needle. Let's go. Come on, deck. Yes! Hell yeah. Boom. Alright, a little bit more mana wouldn't hurt us, though. We can do some Chain of Vapor tricks here. And now we're at 1. We're going to stop there. Wait, Opal. Yep, I want black mana off that. Oh, I could have played a land first. That was a mistake on my part. It's not the end of the world, though. We don't really need to bounce Lotus Petals. We have enough. It looks like I might have tapped the wrong color there. I meant to float black mana. Apparently I did not. That's alright, though, because we have enough for Burning Wish for the best card in the deck. That was a really tight match. So, I mean, you might be thinking that I got a little bit lucky and drew the Dark Ritual, but I played to that out. I recognized that I couldn't win the game if I just passed that turn. And we got rewarded for our decision, which is just, you know, like I said, playing to your out. And I'm going to say good luck. Yeah, so we played to the out and we got rewarded for it, but like we could have played to the out and not gotten rewarded. Like that could have been something that happened, and that wouldn't have made that decision wrong. It's just like you took a line and you didn't get there, and I think it's important to recognize that sometimes where you can make the right decision and not have things go your way. So it's a part of Magic, but yeah, this was a very exciting round. 2-0. Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.